Welcome back.
Hello.
Whoa, we're on a train again. Yeah.
Is she wearing a new outfit?
She is not.
Oh my god. She's not.
I don't think she is. Oh, she's got. No, she's sorry. We put her in. We put her in a tattered cape.
Why?
I don't know.
The other cape was banging.
It was, but unfortunately.
She needs a wee bit of advice.
Where's this thing? Okay. There we go. The crate escape. Hello. So yeah, it's Ready Players Plays Assassin's Creed. What's going on?
I'm so sorry, guys.
You love it. Anyway, so that's right. We were talking about Spider-Man the musical last time, weren't we?
We were going to.
Yes. So, that entire musical is just a clusterfuck.
Why?
Of weird production shit.
Yeah.
So, originally it started off as as this musical about, I can't remember who that spider goddess is, where basically like it's this woman who bragged to the gods about being like this super cool weaver, like could weave anything better than one of the gods themselves, and then won the competition against a god. And so being, fucking Greek gods, just being Greek gods and all that, just
petulant and whiny.
Petulant and whiny, and then just like, well, you won. So if you want to weave stuff all the time, you can become a spider.
Okay.
And so she was cursed to become a spider. Basically, Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. Originally, the plot was that goddess spider woman, fell in love with Peter Parker. Peter Parker, who by the way has just become Spider-Man while also working on his Greek mythology project for university or something. So what's going on here? I was not paying attention.
I thought I was going to hear more about the Spider-Man musical. Why? What happened?
So
tell me more.
I'm trying to remember if there was anything else that happens in that plot, but I don't think so. But essentially, that was the general idea of the neck. That was a general idea of Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. That didn't happen.
Oh.
For multiple reasons, including budget and script writing and all this shit. So basically, what ended up happening was that they had to redo it.
Yeah.
And what they had was essentially, they had a whole musical ready to go. Like, they had the costumes, they had the songs written, they had the script ready to go, but just for some reason or other, I can't remember what it was right now, but it just didn't work out, so they had to remake the whole thing again. And basically, they had to make another origin story. They had to basically remake they made Spider-Man 1 the musical.
Oh dear.
Like, Spider-Man the movie, the first one, the musical.
Oh dear. So the finished product was actually kind of a musical version of the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie?
But it was also a combination thing where they had to just basically take the new musical, the old musical, and then just kind of shove them together and try to make it all work out.
Oh dear.
Oh.
What's going on here?
Jacob doing stupid things.
Hooray.
Anyway, we're driving again. But, so basically, like, there's a bunch of times where, oh, okay. Take that, you. So basically the whole idea was that, they took musical numbers from the original one, so like the Spider Goddess had her own song called Turn Off the Dark, where the title comes from.
Okay.
They just randomly shoved that in for no good reason.
Oh. Even though the show itself was no longer about the Spider Goddess.
Yes. It just became its own thing.
Okay.
And then, what is it? There was an entire plot about Dr. Octopus, who made... What was it? Dr. Octopus, who's being coaxed into making a super cool serum for the army, which then I think makes the Green Goblin.
Yup.
Yep. It makes the Green Goblin, and then come on, just shoot him. There we go.
Go on.
It makes the Green Goblin, but then the Green Goblin decides to betray Dr. Octopus, I think, and he just suddenly uses that serum to make all of the Spider-Man villains.
Oh, good.
And there's this entire weird, like, musical number where it's basically like a supervillain fashion show.
Oh, good.
Where there's, like, he's made this spider serum crossed with a Swiss Army knife and turned it into a supervillain called Swiss Miss.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. And then he's like, I think from one of the musical numbers is the Green Goblin on top of the Chrysler Building playing a piano.
Oh my god! Actually, I would pay money to see that.
I know, right? And then, what else was there? There was something else that was. Oh, that's what it was. There's like a scene of Spider-Man saving people.
Yeah.
And they try to use this. There's this. This is just secondhand knowledge. Like I haven't seen very much about the musical except for the songs.
Yeah.
But basically, there's this scene where it's a montage of Spider-Man trying to save peeps.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Oh god! Let me leave.
Jump.
I'm trying. It wouldn't let me go.
Were you still in like combat?
Yeah, no, it's just like, yeah, you can't leave this, bitch.
You just got to. Can you not run?
I honestly was trying. Like,
No?
I was trying to move away,
Just
and the guy
the free
was
run?
Yeah, it just turned off.
Whatever.
Anyway, so yeah, what was it? Yeah, so there's this montage of Spider-Man saving people, and then there's this one scene where it's a woman off screen going, "My baby," and then this tiny, almost palm-sized baby floats down from on high as a cardboard cutout of Spider-Man swings down and catches the baby.
Oh Jesus! Oh my god!
Yeah. Also, like half the sets look like they're made in Dr. Seuss land.
Oh, they had stylized.
They had stylized sets,
because comic books,
and that's because the Peter Parker realizing he's Spider-Man song is called "Bouncing Off the Walls."
Yeah, that makes sense.
What was it? Oh no, that's the thing that got me. Is the music the music was made by U2 and was it The Rush or whatever the fuck
U2, really?
Yeah. Like,
the fuck's The Rush, though?
The Surge or The Rush. It was like their weird little band thing they had. That like whole orchestral thing. And the thing is that half of the songs, like half of the tunes and shit, were basically just more U2 songs.
Oh, okay.
So half of the tunes just like, if you really listen closely, you could totally hear like fucking... I don't remember the name of the song, but it's like the yeah song that the U2 did.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The song where they go yeah a lot.
Yeah, it's like do you mean all U2 songs? Yeah, no, that's a fair call. I just don't. Whoa!
Does it explode?
That course is made of explodium. Sucked in, dumbass. Oh, yeah, and then there's also...
You've picked up a fucking lamppost.
Oh, really?
In your cart.
That's fine. It's all good. But yeah, it's just... Besides all that clusterfuck with the actors who all just, like, had horrible injuries on set.
Yeah.
The production was just terribly weird.
So how did it lead to... the deaths? Was it just stuntmen falling off harnesses?
Yeah, it was literally they just did not do the harnesses correctly. Like the harnesses were either done like really sloppily or like they jumped way too soon before the harness was secure. There's that really famous one of a guy just stage bombing into the orchestral pit.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it didn't work out too well.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's kind of what happens when you have an entire stage show that revolves around, like, a lot of high-flying wire work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. Hello, friend. We got anyone following us this time?
I don't think so. No, and you don't have a friggin' thing.
Nope.
Why'd you have to get on the train?
Because apparently Jake is like, we're gonna have to leave this chest we're after behind.
Bonk!
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 Well, at least I grabbed that. I should really kill my brother.
Should I have chips? Or...
Fish and chips or butty pie?
A butty pie?
A butty pie.
What the fuck is a butty pie?
It's a pie that tastes like farts.
Do you know what a butty is?
That thing that's like attached to your legs and underneath your back. But cute.
It connects your back to your legs. It's a butt.
What the fuck is a buddy?
It's a chip sandwich.
Another word for friend.
Like a paint, new rugs from Camden Loch, and my wee sister, the seamstress, did a discount on the curtains. Get you
Is this seamstress?
That's right.
Right. Is
What?
Oh, the train just been upgraded to look nice.
Oh, good.
Nicer. Oh, look, a little roaring fire pit in our train.
Hooray.
We're moving up in the train world.
I love a good train.
Hey, dude, don't
Is there a pair of scissors just stuck into the goddamn skirting
It
board?
probably is.
Good lord.
Guys, we use this for our strange, weird red thread wall. We don't use it for scissors.
Who's letting wax strip all over the train? Jacob, clean this up.
You bitch. Okay, so...
Do we have skill points to spend?
Yes, we do. On
Buy
stealth.
some shit.
I think we also have capes.
Hooray.
Oh,
Love a good
thank
cape.
God. Finally, we're at level 4. Man, it is so weird looking at, like, the... Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, a black silk. Oh, a black jack.
That's racist,
It
Tristan.
really is.
Unless you're talking about the cards, in which case it's absolutely not racist.
I don't know. 3 of flush.
Nailed it.
I've never played blackjack. Fuck it. Let's just go with this. It looks beautiful.
I can't. I'm digging it.
You're digging the
I'm
goth
digging it.
the goth Union Jack.
Yeah. What we need to do is we need to make sure that Evie is in the most stylish banging clothes that we can find,
And Jacob
is in tatters.
done. Okay. Oh, new mission. Wait, that's right. Aren't we meant to? Oh, income.
Ooh, money.
That's right. I forgot we were doing.
You know
that.
the lady wants to talk to you.
She does. Well, anyway, we've got a stalker.
Fuck her.
Fuck it. So yeah, that was the story of Spider-Man.
Oh, that was an awful story.
That was an awful story. Almost as bad as Spider-Man 2. The second Spider-Man 2. What was that
with Andrew
called?
Garfield.
Yeah, fuck, I
The-
hate Andrew Garfield.
Incredible. Wait, was those
In that
Spider-Man
movie,
movies
anyway.
called The Amazing or Incredible Spider-Man?
Amazing Spider-Man?
So I guess it was called Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, that's the one.
I watched the first 7 minutes of that on Netflix and then turned it off.
Not a fan?
No.
No.
If the assassins had found something like this,
It's-
surely father would have.
I'm sure it's possible.
I don't know.
Something only we.
There are so many other better movies to watch.
Done!
Oh, Jesus.
I used my super cool eagle vision, I guess.
It's not really my speciality.
We found a clue to a precursor object. Don't you want to follow it?
Put that way, one can hardly refuse.
I'll follow your precursor anywhere, my love.
Oh, shut up. Look, we've got... at least I like the adorable Alexander Graham Bell trying to mac on Evie.
Yeah.
Let's not make every dude try to mac on Evie, unless it's exactly what Ubisoft was doing.
Probably was. I mean, look! Oh, look! A woman!
Boobs, and she's fights like all the boys do.
There you are.
What are we doing now? Find the jackdaw. Wait a minute.
What?
Jackdaw, that's Edward
Pirate.
Conway's... No.
Pirate, yes.
Yeah, Edward Conway's boat from Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
Yeah, it's almost like these games are in a series.
Whoa, with the chronological history and everything?
Popular myth
Yeah.
brings people
Fuck me.
but the assassin records say that's not true.
Eh.
Never heard of one being in London.
I want to drive that one. Oh, it's a fire truck.
That's awesome.
But if he did, he kept it a closely guarded.
There's a lot of fucking fire trucks around.
What a fine it would be.
Yes, they're talking about things that I definitely know about.
And care about.
Ooh, that's a lovely dress.
It's almost like it's not brown.
I know. Colour and nothing else.
Brown, grey, brown. Green. Ooh.
I think you're right. Look.
It's definitely a boat.
I was about to say, that's certainly a boat.
Unless you have news of the lost notebook.
Yes, ma'am.
You still intend to enter?
If this is a template.
Oh, I thought that music was actually like a car honking. Like, beep, beep, beep. What the fuck are those things? Is that...
Shall we?
I thought those were soap bubbles or something falling from the sky. Did you not see those?
Well, they're just insects, right?
I have no idea.
49 new database entries. Whoa, quick, get to reading.
Oh my god, finally! That one thing I always wanted to play Assassin's Creed for.
Don't you love it when they put codexes in video games?
I certainly don't. Nailed it!
Entry point. Insert sex joke here.
Letting the Let's Play write itself, aren't we, Tom?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's good shit. I think it might be... Yeah, it's one of the windows below you. They were definitely a window.
Well, in this case, because we're trying to find the jackdaw, it's actually some good shit.
They were wearing red, therefore they deserve to
die.
He's
Fucker.
wearing red. Quick, stab him!
Yeah.
Kidney stab. Oh, they locked the door.
Oh, that's right. I need lock. I don't need that lock pill skill.
Lock pill skill.
Lock pills.
Lockpick skill. Wait, so what can you unlock with the current lockpick skill then? Not doors?
Pretty much.
Oh.
Saves.
I think he sees you.
Does he?
Dun, dun,
Or
dun, dun,
does
dun, dun.
he see a mystery? I don't... What are you doing? Just
I don't know, you're
fucking...
controlling her. Yes, you should. Go back into the light.
Just let me... Oh my god, this is actually so janky. I just want to hit him. Come on. Ooh. Oh!
Oh, she stabbed him right in the boys.
Oh no! And
then slit his
every man suddenly crosses their legs.
Oh. There's a lot of dick shots in this fucking game.
Mostly from Evie, actually, by the looks of things.
Oh, I kind of want Jacob to do a Johnny Cage nut punch. Just do the splits and just karate punch right into the cock. I stabbed him and his hat.
Not his hat! Well, and again, we have established that this is the fucking 1800s, so yeah, hats.
If people listening don't think that hats were super ridiculously important to literally all of Western human culture, you need to listen to a few episodes of the podcast The Dollop. The podcast of The Dollop.
I'm fairly certain we've talked about the dollop, but fuck it, let's just keep doing.
Let's keep talking about the Dollop. She's sneaking! Oh, good lord. If you went outside without a hat on, you were considered a criminal. Scum, insane,
Ovary stab. Sorry.
medically impotent.
Oh, right, yeah. Although, then again, you know, they did solve that with with goat's nuts, so...
You're gonna have to explain that one now.
Okay, so what was it? It was
Can't throw
a
out
guy
something like that and then not talk about it.
I know, but fuck me, that's just a weird story. So it's this fucking weird dude who, I want to say it was around like the 1930s, 1920s?
No, surely it was much earlier than
No,
that.
it was later than that. Like it was like a Hollywood, like big thing in Hollywood to do this thing.
Well, I don't know.
Basically, where it was like this guy that was going on about how if you put goat's nuts in your body and replace your normal testicles, you would just become like...
Not just put goat's nuts in your body, but replace your own testicles with goat testicles.
With goat testicles. You would just become fucking a huge sex machine.
Yeah.
And so
You
it was
become Mr. Sex McSexington.
exactly Esquire. And so essentially it was this big trend back in the 1920s, 1930s, I believe, where
Still don't think it was that year.
I bet you it was even later than that though. Where
I'm gonna look.
cool, nice comment. Where basically, yeah, just all these celebrities and all these like people who are who's who just took this testicle procedure underway to like be better at sex. Oh, you're still looking at stuff on the phone.
Sorry, yeah, still looking it up.
Where did you come from?
Hello.
What are we looking for?
I'm not quite sure.
Oh, okay, it was the early 1900s.
Ha ha! Suck it.
John Brinkley became one of the richest doctors in America despite having 0 medical qualifications. He claimed he could cure impotence, infertility, and other sexual problems by surgically implanting goat testicles into a man's scrotum. The surgery had no scientific merit and was extremely dangerous. Many patients died.
Yeah, that was the other thing, where it was basically like the bodies just totally rejected, goat testicles.
John Brinkley.
Dadefd. Dad effed. Got it. Good way of remembering. D-A-D-E-F-D. Cool. Did it.
Yep, he has his own Wikipedia page.
What was the guy's name again?
John R. Brinkley.
John R. Brinkley.
John Romulus Brinkley. Later, John Richard Brinkley.
Uh-huh.
Was born 1885, died 1942. I still am having trouble coming to terms of the fact that it was that date when people were literally having their nuts removed and replaced by goat's nuts.
A lot of those stories in the dollop are basically, I can't believe that existed that late. Remember that whole thing, right? What was it, 1950s, 1960s, where they still believed that if women jogged, jogged for more than 5 minutes, their ovaries would fall out, or something like that.
Yeah, their ovaries would rupture and their cervix would fall out, or something. 1950s. This is why women were not allowed to run in the Boston Marathon.
Yeah, that's right.
Until it was not against the rules initially, because the idea of a woman running a marathon, bully the idea.
It was the what's it called? Like the Air Bud of rules. Where I was like, it doesn't say here that an elephant and a monkey can't play basketball.
Yeah. So, but it was just so absurd that a woman would run a marathon that there was no rule against it. But then women actually wanted to
Perfect, we'll trap ourselves.
Would start wanting to try running the Boston Marathon. And then there was a few organisers that would literally crash tackle women to stop them from running, and then later on they made rules against women running in the Boston Marathon, because again, in the 50s and 60s, they thought if a woman ran for too long, too fast, she would destroy her fertility.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Fuck.
And these are like medical beliefs. These aren't just people spouting shit. Well, obviously they were spouting shit, but there were actual medical doctors spouting this shit. And it wasn't until the late 70s that women were actually allowed to run in the Boston Marathon.
Was it? And there were, what was it? One of the women had actually tried to do it, actually almost got crash tackled by one of the organisers.
She did.
Oh no, that she definitely did. And then
it's a mad Scottish bloke.
Who was just super into the Boston Marathon.
He just fucking took her out.
Oh, man. No, the other thing that was like, I can't believe that's as late as it was the fucking Heimlich maneuver.
Oh, yeah, it turns out that, what was his first name?
Henry Heimlich.
Henry Heimlich was a complete douchebag.
Yeah, guy that created the Heimlich maneuver did it for the glory.
Yep.
Like, it was this whole thing, like, and it's like, we've got very little time, so this is a quick story. Basically, in the 1950s, 1960s, there was this whole epidemic of choking where people originally thought that if you were choking, it was actually a heart attack.
Yeah.
And so suddenly people kind of realized that choking was a problem and had no way to solve it. in comes Henry Heimlich, who was basically just like, I need to be famous somehow, who came up with multiple techniques by choking dogs with hamburger meat, until he eventually finally came up with the Heimlich maneuver, and then got like worldwide recognition from the scientific community after proving them wrong. They're basically like, oh, that's not how you solve choking. Prove them wrong. And then he said, you know what else the Heimlich maneuver solves? Drowning.
Yeah.
And then the medical community, after being proven wrong by Henry Heimlich once before, didn't want to prove it, didn't want to say, like, no, it doesn't again, when they were totally proven correct.
Yeah.
Later on. Fuck me.
Turns out Henry Heimlich was all about just getting his... He called it the Heimlich maneuver because he wanted something named after him.
Essentially, yeah.
He was just an enormous narcissist.
Why would I solve this this countrywide health epidemic when I can just get my name on a thing?
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that history lesson before we finish the episode, because we have run out of time.
We've gone over time.
But it was just so many historical lessons. All right.
Love them.
Cool. Well, thank you for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next part. Bye.
Goodbye.